Hello everyone, I'm Janna Ronert, founder of Image Skincare, and I am so happy to be here today at a little fireside chat talking about everything that I love, skin, wellness, and beauty. And I'm very excited because I have my sister Kim here to chat a little bit about our new product, VOL.U.LIFT. Welcome, Kim.
Thank you, Janna. I am so excited to talk about the product.
We're very excited to have you here, me especially. We've been talking a lot about health, wellness, skin lately, but I'd like to talk with you a little bit, probably very personal, about your GLP-1 journey. Tell me how this all came about, because 2 years you didn't look like this.
No, it is very personal for me. I have battled weight all my life, went up and down, tried every product, even did a gastric bypass, gained all the weight back. And when GLP-1 came out, I decided I'm going to try this for the last time. I started it 2 years ago and I weighed, you ready, 225 pounds. And I now weigh 110. And it took me 2 years and it has been a wonderful journey. Difficult, but wonderful.
Yeah, and you're a nurse.
I am.
So you've been nursing for what, 30 some years?
I've been nursing for 40 years. And I was to the point where I was either going to have to quit nursing because I couldn't walk and I had high blood pressure, or I was going to have to do something good for myself.
You know, for all these folks who are listening and watching this, a lot of people may have been in your shoes, right?
Oh, there's still a lot of people in my shoes.
And what do you think has surprised you the most about all the things you've tried? Why is this one different?
I think, like I said, it is an eating disorder and an addiction. And I think this breakthrough with this drug is changing how your mind works with your body.
So you started at 225. You're now at 110.
Mm-hmm.
Were you prepared for the facial changes?
I was somewhat prepared. I didn't know how my body was going to react, but I knew that since I had used your products through Image for 20 years, my skin was probably in better shape than a lot of people's to begin with. Plus, I am getting closer to 70, and there's natural changes that you're never going to be able to fix. But when your company came out with this VOL.U.LIFT, I thought, oh my God, I have to try this because it could be a lifesaver and slow the process down that's going to happen anyway.
You know, I mean, I think you're unique that you understand the promise of Image from day one. You were a guinea pig for a lot of the products and such a big supporter. But did you have any reservations thinking, I don't know, she talks about the 4 Ds, that it's going to help me: deflation, deep wrinkles, dehydration, density. Do you think it really has treated the 4 Ds?
Oh my gosh, 100%, absolutely. When I first tried the product, I noticed within a week that my face felt tighter. Every time I washed my face, sometimes I wash it 3 times a day. I put that on every time I wash my face. And I also use the retinal products along with this. I don't want to do plastic surgery. I don't want to have a facelift. I don't want to do Botox. I'm a nurse. I'm pretty natural. But I thought if I can use this product and it's going to improve my skin, I will. I did the same thing with the GLP-1.
Yeah.
If it's going to improve my life, why would I not do it?
You know, we developed this. Mark is a plastic surgeon, and I think at Image, we're always trying to stay one step ahead of innovation. And we've never really jumped into this channel of, quote, weight loss. Do you think that was a good thing for Image to do?
Oh my gosh, so much. People are going to benefit from this so much. When I put it on my face, the rest that I have left on my hands, I put it on the rest of my body. I wish I had it for everything.
When I look at your skin before and after, I'm absolutely amazed. You know, from 225 to 110, and the quality of your skin, the texture of your skin, the firmness of your skin is really amazing.
The problem with taking GLP-1s is that you lose all the fat.
Yep.
And you don't realize how much fat you have in your body.
Yep.
And at my age, I'm going to get wrinkles at some point. But when you lose the fat, there's more. And I think, I'm not bragging, but I think my skin looks pretty healthy and good for my age.
It really does.
And thank you for making it that way.
Yeah. So I think the whole, like, this product to help skin rebound has been very, very successful. And I think with you, you're really like a walking example of what VOL.U.LIFT can do. But you do have to be consistent, right? You have to use it twice a day.
You have to be dedicated to your body health and your skin health and your mind. Mm-hmm. Everything goes together.
And how have you managed to do all of that? I mean, for most of your adult life, you couldn't manage that. What do you think has changed?
I grew up on a farm in Nebraska, and my dad said, always, if you do not take care of yourself, no one is going to be accountable for it except you. And I realized at that point, I have to do something, or I am not going to be able to retire and do the things I want to do. And now I feel like I can, and I feel good about myself. Between the VOL.U.LIFT and the GLP-1, I'm a totally different person than I was 2 years ago. That's from my heart.
I can feel it. So you've used a lot of image over the years, and there's a lot of words to describe the image products and what they do. With VOL.U.LIFT, if you had to choose one word, how your skin feels using this product, what do you think that one word would be?
I'm going to cheat because there's really two.
Okay.
I feel tight, but yet it plumps my skin and replaces where that fat was.
That's amazing, and I can see it. When I showed you the clinical studies and I showed you the, hydration, increased plumpness, the firmness, did you really believe it?
Janna, I trusted your products because I've used them for so long, and I believe in those that, yes, I did believe those clinical trials were you're not going to advertise those trials if they're not accurate.
Right, that they're real.
That they're real. And I just felt like my skin needed something, a boost, more than the products I was already using. So when this came out, I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah. And there's a lot of people now using the GLP-1s. I'm sure you've got a lot of colleagues, a lot of friends. Any advice for GLP-1 users for not only taking the injection for weight loss, but also advice, how do you treat your skin?
There are so many products out there on the internet, and I'm a Facebook user and I watch them all the time. And I'm not even going to try any of the other products because I have had such good results with yours.
So Kim, thank you for being here today. It's even more special that I've talked to a lot of people in my career, but I've never interviewed my sister on what a great journey in life, in wellness, and now with skin that you've had. So thank you for being here, and thank you for being so open to share this, because it's going to help a lot of people out there.
Thank you, Janna, from my heart and to my sister. But I also want to thank Image for developing this product, because you guys, it is just a lifesaver. Please try it. I'm not a commercial, but believe me, this is the real deal.
Well, thank you very much. Keep up your journey, and you never know, maybe we can have another fireside chat. I would love that.
That would be wonderful.
Right.
Love you, Janna.
Love you.